Hi, good afternoon. This is Nikki, also known as Faces Trader, and you're watching August 31, 2020. This is Awesome 10X Live Global Market Update. So let's discuss a few things to note for the day. Actually, I'd like to share what happened in the tech and higher ed story of the last 2 weeks. Google is entering higher education, offering BA equivalent degrees. So let me explain to you what happened with Google. I'm gonna share to you what happened here. Take a look. Wait up. I'm searching now. Wait up. So I've discussed this. Um, I discussed Google last Friday. All about their digital health trends, about Fitbit. But there's more to discuss for the day. Google. Wait up. I'll read this to you. So so actually I am today, actually I mentioned this last week that some online education names might actually be trimmed because of the following. So let's go to this Twitter thread today. This is actually shared by Scott Galloway. So biggest tech and a higher ed story is the most important, probably one of the most important news to discuss in the last 2 weeks. It's indeed one of the most. Let me just share to you a few things, guys. Sorry, yeah. Where is that? Where is that? I shared some photos. I'm gonna share some photos for you. I have a lot to discuss. Sometimes my stuff is is it's just a bit chaotic, guys. Wait up. I shared it to the inner circle, and then I'm gonna share it to you as well. Where did I put it? I have a lot of good share about Google. Wait, looking for that photo. Pretty sure I have it. Do I not have it here? These were all about Xpeng Motors. Okay, here. I think I have it. All right. So here, I hope that you could see this clearly. Okay, let's read it for you. Google is about to launch a 6-month, $300-ish career certificate requiring no previous education. So Google has already launched 2 career certificate courses for entry-level positions. That's Google IT support and Google IT automation with Python. 85% of those enrollees have left raving 5-star reviews. Now, based on this success, Google is planning to launch 3 more courses. And it's actually good news for those who are Filipinos because Google's emphasis on innovative ideas and product building experience is actually going to help everyone, basically replacing a 4-year college degree with a 3 to 6 month program that only takes about 5 hours a week to complete. So they've also made it very affordable. The IT support course is $49 a month on Coursera. Google has promised to fund 100,000 course programs for those who are in need. There's actually a much cheaper education for everyone who wants to get educated about technology. So finally, of course, as a parent and for future parents, I believe that if you're paying $15,000 for a college, whether it be in the Philippines, at Ateneo, LaSalle, it makes sense that your children are, of course, getting a degree with a hope to actually grow and become a game developer, IT developer, software programmer. So this Google certification is actually just similar to, it's similar to like CFA or CMT, wherein it's a worldwide credited standard. So that's something that I am happy to share in terms of news. I've also been sharing a few things about like Chinese companies like Geely. So Geely Auto is a company that I am discussing inside Inner Circle, which I will also share to you. There are a lot of automakers indeed. We are going to discuss these names, IPOs. Let's try to go to my Twitter. Wait up, guys. Sorry kung sabog. Go to my profile. I shared about like the market caps. I share about the market caps of companies, especially in the EV, electric vehicle space. It's somewhere here. Those are a lot of food. So many food. Nintendo, Um, somewhere here. Yeah, it's somewhere here. I shared in this thread. Show this thread later. Uh-huh. So take a look. So really, I'm not here to diss Tesla, but if you look at the discrepancy of Tesla against a lot of electric vehicles, Tesla's a $400 billion company. There's your Toyota, Volkswagen, Daimler, Ferrari, but a lot of Chinese companies are less than $50 billion. BYD Electric is 32 billion. Of course, Geely is just $20 billion. Xpeng Motors is also coming out, also came out, electric vehicle IPO. So this is what it looks like. I think that people have to consider Geely Auto. So that was a company that I was saying that these are some vehicles that Geely Auto is doing. There's a fly-through tour of the CMA Super Factory, the Polestar 2 electric vehicle review, your Lu Qiao Super Factory. Li Shufu has a Li Shufu isn't a China's Elon Musk, but he does have some great companies, and it is something that I want you guys to check out. Let's go to their charts. Actually, that was something that I've been discussing since last week, and today I'm happy to say that 175 HK is actually up. So today it's up, I think, 6%. Let's take a look. So we've been pitching to buy Geely Auto for quite a while now, since last week at about 15.7. Now it's up 7.5%. So that is just something that I think would be another big move. So 175 HK, Geely Auto, take a look at it. Now, of course, the electric vehicles in China, there is actually a lot of companies. So you could see that we have been pitching a buy somewhere here at about, here you see, low risk entry here quite a while ago, since last week inside our inner circle. To prove to you, it's just here in our summary. For all of you guys who are wondering whether you should be a subscription, whether you should pay for a 2,000 peso per month subscription, someone's accumulating a ton of Geely during August. Buy it, 15.7 below for all the good reasons. So buy 175 HK, 15.7 below. Post buys, la la la. Of course, that's something that since Thursday, since last week. So we have been saying that. And true enough, today it continues to break out. If you don't have it, I think today, even at 16.9, continue to buy Geely Auto. This one looks like a winner for me. I think that this is a winner for a decade, not a day. So yes, we have been pitching Geely Auto for quite a while now inside the Awesome 10X group. Now, in the EV space, I am here sharing that there's a lot of IPOs that I'm taking a look at. Take a look at my list. I have 10 IPOs that I am taking a look at for the month of September and October. So top 10 IPOs in 2020 that I'm interested. Palantir is going to get listed, PLTR. So I'm going to take a look at that. Snowflake is ticker Snow. Asana. Xpeng Motors has already listed since August 27. That would be XPEV. The ticker symbol is XPEV. Stripe hasn't listed, but yes, I'm interested. Stripe and Financial, Unity Engine, Perfect Diary, Airbnb, GoodRx. These are 10 companies within September and October that will get listed. I am not sure if I can get I'm pretty sure I won't be able to get the IPO price, even if I try to subscribe inside Interactive Brokers. So what I'll do is actually just monitor it inside the market when it's already listed, and I'll be considering a few positions and studying them. So XPEV is already listed. Xpeng Motors got listed at 15. At 22, it is up about 50% since their listing. So this is Xpeng Motors. This is a Chinese electric vehicle. I'll be watching that. Today's market cap is about $16 billion. So the peers like Tesla is a $400 billion company. Geely Auto, after rising 6% today, is about roughly less than $22 billion, something like that. So I do think that there are a lot of companies that are interesting to study upon. For those who aren't aware, this one is also a good article. This is about a Chinese Perfect Diary. So let me read to you this company that's going to get listed soon. So with chat groups, video streams, low prices for foundation, that would be foundation powder, China's Perfect Diary has emerged from nowhere 4 years ago to become a cosmetics giant for the digital age. trailing only L'Oreal, Louis Vuitton, and the world's #2 market for makeup. So the Guangzhou-based beauty unicorn is setting its sights on a Hong Kong IPO. So it's going to drive into Southeast Asia, targeting more social media users like Wen Shan, a 21-year-old student from Guangdong. One has ditched Western brands like NARS and Revlon, devoting her annual budget of about $400 to Perfect Diary. That's 20,000 pesos worth of Perfect Diary cosmetics, such as eyeshadow palettes, most costing less than 100 yuan. That would be less than 600 pesos. Sorry, 700 pesos, I think. 600 to 700 pesos. I think, yeah. So like renminbi is about 6 point, renminbi is, I think, 7. Sorry, it's 7 in the Philippine peso. So you could see that this foreign brand, most locals are actually patronizing their own local brands. So I think like from similar to cars, such as XPeng Motors, I'll be watching this Perfect Diary to list in Hong Kong. So I'm gonna take a look at that. So they're looking to raise about $500 million. This is a company that wherein they're assigning Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley to lead the Hong Kong IPO by the end of 2020. So probably about December. I'm not sure if November, December, October. I'm not sure about the dates. So it could be, it's backed by Hill House Capital, Sequoia Capital, Tiger Global Management, Boyu Capital, and Chinese Culture Group. So Yatsen is currently raising a pre-IPO round that values at around $4 billion. So that is something that is big. I would, it's actually big, but it's actually dwarfed by the giants such as L'Oreal, Estee Lauder, and so forth. So from a vanity standpoint, I am quite bullish on Estee Lauder. Estee Lauder was something that I have discussed within the Awesome 10X around $170. So we have been pitching this around, I think, around 170. So somewhere here. Yeah, so we have been pitching it. So far, Estee Lauder is now trading at 222. Indeed, we are up about here from about 170. Yeah, we covered it here. We bought it somewhere here. And right now, it's just a hold. But it just tells you that, yes, I am very bullish within the Chinese market, especially when it comes to cosmetics, beauty, and vanity, and all that stuff. So indeed, yeah, so I'll be just, I'm buying that trend. What else can I say? So IPOs, China EdTech, let me just take my notes. So this one, Google entering higher ed, is actually a big thing. In my view, that Google thing is going to be a threat to your plural site. So I think the plural site, the online education name, although I'm bullish here, I think that this Google could be a threat to future enrollees, such that this could be trimmed. So plural site last week has been dwindling down the last 3 days. And so I am selling my online education names for now. I am quite hesitant, and I'll be reducing some names in that space. Now, other things that I want to discuss. Okay, IPOs are big. Yes, IPOs are big. What else? There's so many things in my mind. Recovery theme, yeah. So recovery theme. Wait up. I like so many. Yeah, so I did say that if you have cash, continue investing and adding Facebook, Google, Qualcomm. So yeah, that is true. Facebook is something that I love. And I shared today that actually Facebook is actually having their Facebook Connect. That would be the Oculus VR. So they are going to have it on September 16. Take a look on my profile. Just go to my profile on Twitter. I share a lot, guys. Can make money on my profile, Twitter. There's a lot to discuss this week. This is an earnings week. Well, every week is an earnings week anyway. But yeah, some things to note. There will be some reports. I don't know if I could enlarge this. Wait up. There will be reports on Zoom video. This after market close, there will be sobrang hirap to make this higher. Let me just wait up, guys. Wait up. Let me fix the screen. But one at a time. So Facebook connecting the future of AR, VR. Good morning, says Facebook. September 16 on Facebook Live and Oculus venues. I do check out that I have been recommending Facebook for quite a while now, but I still think that even at 290, that it's still a great company. So wearables, gaming, AR, VR, e-commerce, payments, digital advertising. It's a $1 trillion company in my view, and it's going to be trillions and trillions further. Winners will continue to win, decades, not days. So for those who aren't aware, this is a few picture snippets of the Facebook horizon. They will be discussing that likely on the Facebook Oculus V Connect. So Oculus Connect. Indeed, we are entering in the metaverse. And so I am quite happy about that future. A few things to note. Yes, for those people who continually to ask me, I'm late. My answer to you is this. I should have done this can always be changed to I can start doing this. So just because you've missed months, years, decades of not investing in US, or basically, if you've never it's not exactly US. What you want to do is invest in the best. So that best company could be in China, it could be in Poland, it could be in India, it could be in Australia, it could be in Britain, wherever it may be. Do not settle for anything less. Just buy the best. So really, that's what you want to do. A life of regrets really is not worth living. Never say, I wish, when you can say, I did. It's okay to fail because even if you did, at least you did. So truly, if you are going to invest in the likes of Google and Facebook, I think that the upside is larger than the downside. Maybe for those who aren't invested, take a look. Facebook here had a great buy here at about even at 250. So we have been pitching Facebook here at about 170, 180, I remember 168. This was the gap up, right? Where was the 168? Somewhere here. That would be the announcement of Geo. Somewhere here, yeah. I think there was an announcement here, and then 178. I remember there was the Geo announcement, the platforms and the acquisitions. This was the boycott. That was also a buy during that boycott scandal on Facebook. And then, of course, the great earnings, another buy. Even until today at 293, should it fall near 280 or even at current market, continue to buy. Really, you're here for the decade, not for the day. Lots of really good buys. Actually, for the recovery theme, I'd like to share a few things. Funko here looks to be a good support. Supported about 570. Right now, it's trading at 6. It looks like it's going to go 640 and then back to about another move to about $8. A lot of recovery themes have been going up. Yes, indeed. Your Shake Shack moved up. Your Disneys have moved up. So let's take a look at that. Your Nikes have moved up. Those are all recovery themes. Take a look at Disney is now trading at 135. Your what's that? Nike, yeah, Nike, your Starbucks. These are recovery themes that are moving up. These are all-time highs already for Nike. Nike, Starbucks. Indeed, the market is quite bullish looking, not just only on your tech, but also in your recovery themes. So Starbucks, kaboom. Recovery themes, Google, kaboom, all-time highs. Continues to all-time high. Booking.com is it just tells you that the people who aren't going into an airlines it's getting baked into the market that you will be flying soon, and it's actually very much apparent in how the airlines have been moving up. See, and so I think that the Airbnb IPO is going to be very much talked about. Airbnb, this is a good article, the information why Airbnb's IPO should be above $30 billion. So maybe the question is Airbnb even worth $100 billion? Nothing would better epitomize the stock market's strange surge in 2020 than a blockbuster IPO offering from a travel company whose business was bludgeoned by the pandemic. But that is exactly what looks likely for Airbnb. This is going to be at least a $30 billion valuation when it goes public later this year, equivalent to about 6 times sales revenues the company might have in 2022. So it's going to be 6 times sales in about 2 years' time, because Airbnb deserves a higher multiple of revenue than the rival Booking Holdings. So let's take a look at that rival. Go to finviz.com. Just type in Booking, BKNG. This is the rival of Airbnb. And if Airbnb is going to get listed somewhere late this year, it's going to benefit, of course, your SoftBank Group. So take a look at your SoftBank Group, 9984. We always discuss these names. You can actually see it in our company Friday free class picks. We said, how do you buy Grab, TikTok, all of these companies at a discount? The answer is, of course, SoftBank Group. Even Alibaba's Ant Financial is going to be a killing for Masayoshi Son, who owns a significant stake. Not just significant, I'm talking about 20% stake in Alibaba. So definitely what these big guns will make money from, SoftBank will be a part of that. So indeed, these are just no-brainer winners. Booking.com at 1945, that is, of course, almost 100% pop from the March lows. Market cap of about $77 billion. Indeed, Booking.com is a $77 billion company. How much do you think would Airbnb be priced at? So this is a price to sales of about 6 to 7 times. So we will watch out how this Airbnb IPO will come. There's a lot of good news to share. This is a few things. Of course, you're aware of the Epic lawsuit. There's actually a lot of opinion articles coming out about this monopolistic practice of Apple. And this is a New York Times op-ed. I want to share to you the op-ed. I think I retweeted it, didn't I? Here. So this is an opinion article. By not allowing alternative app stores, tightly controlling the payment mechanisms, Apple not only limits competition, but plays the kingmaker and censor, deciding what you can or cannot do on your personal computing device. So the opinion is Apple's image is angelic, but it is actually the devil. So Apple is actually getting 30% taxes on a lot of gaming developers. So what Epic really is doing, and is crying out loud for all the gamers and game developers who, of course, are distributing their games inside the Apple App Store, is to actually get a better term. So, of course, Apple didn't, and that's really what happened. So you can't download some Fortnite in App Store. But I think this story is going to be something that will be discussed in years and years to come. So, of course, Apple isn't. Apple is just the fact that Apple is the distribution gateway means that anything that you are buying on the App Store is going through the hands of Apple, 30%. In fact, Apple is the third largest revenue in terms of gaming in the world without creating games. Can you imagine that? So it's all about that toll road. The toll road of games through the App Store has benefited Apple a lot. Not just that, whether it be the future on the AR glasses, the virtual reality of the future, chances are 2 to 3 years from now, all of you with perfect eyesight are going to use some AR glasses. And those AR glasses are either Apple, Google, or Samsung, or even Xiaomi. So those are highly likely things that would happen. So high probability. Xiaomi is going up. This is already about $9 to about $24. These are, I think, a wearable related trend. So times 3, indeed. There's a lot of things to cover. And I think I'll be discussing most of them inside my inner circle. But yeah, I think you're seeing a lot of good moves. We are really just holding on to our big winners. Last Friday, this was a very, very big winner on my end. Yes, Canadian Solar. So we have been very bullish on Canadian Solar for quite a while now. So indeed, we got in about 22, 24, another buy at about 25, 26, kaboom, 32. So we are just holding our winners. Canadian Solar is going to have some selling of their stake. I think they will do another, they'll raise some money in China. So we know about that. And not just that, we actually know more about all the things about Canadian solar, but it's not me for here to discuss Canadian solar. It's good for you to know, though, that this is a solid winner on our end. It is an awesome 10x pick. Some of our solar wins, no? So for solar is trading at an all-time high now. Kaboom! It's now at $80. So buying here quite late, actually. I've been buying at about 63, 73, 77. But this one I think will continue to move. Yes, this is a 10-year breakout. Go to the weekly. This is indeed gonna go higher. So kaboom. See? Break 77, break 80. Looks like it's gonna move heading towards about 100 to 125. So yeah, continue to hold a winner. If you don't hold this, you can actually consider buying, even if you're buying at $80. So buying at 80 all the way to about 70 would give you a good risk-reward ratio. Yeah, going to about 125. Something that I want to share would be indeed, in my line of work, it is really I have to be very careful with who I'm in business with. So the question really is, are you in business with companies? Are you owning companies that you are aware who you're involved with? And of course, today is Warren Buffett's birthday. And so happy birthday to Warren Buffett. His close friend, Charlie Munger, together they've built a community of very wealthy people. You would be most successful where you are most interested. Today, it is announced that Warren Buffett actually bought 5 trading companies in Japan. Marubeni, let me just read it to you. Wait up. Surround yourself with winners, and truly, winners will come to you almost instantly. Wait up. Somebody shared to me the article on Warren Buffett. Here, I'm going to just read it to you. So Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway buys stakes in Japan's 5 leading trading companies. That would be more than 5% stake each. Itochu, Marubeni, Mitsubishi, Mitsui Company, and Sumitomo. So he's been buying over the last year through regular purchases on the Tokyo Stock Exchange. So what's Itochu, Marubeni? All of these are trading companies. Let's take a look at what our Warren Buffett did for his birthday. So it is one of the largest Japanese Sogo Shosha. Okay, let me check out. To be honest, I don't know. It's a general trading company. Let us type that in. Itochu, 8001. So 2736, if he's been buying a year ago, so 2000. He's been buying there. Sumitomo, Marubeni, yeah, all-time high, kaboom. Let me just type what our dear Warren Buffett bought. Marubeni Corp. So here, 643, Marubeni Corp, kaboom. He's been buying since last year, so probably he's got high and lows. So yeah, 480, now 640, Marubeni Corp. Sumitomo Corp, 8053, also breaks out. So all of these are the Warren Buffett buying signals. The thing about it is that usually when Warren Buffett buys, a lot of people follow. Or you can just think, why did Warren Buffett buy these companies? Trading companies, where does Sumitomo make its most money? Try to study that. Some of my friends, we truly believe that trading companies are secular trends, and we prefer buying Interactive Brokers, Charles Schwab. And the happy thing about these companies is that they gave dividends. So Charles Schwab just gave a free dividend here, kaboom. That was an 18-cent dividend. And yeah, indeed, Qualcomm also paid dividends. They reported, I think they're going to pay some dividends again. So great companies aren't just going up, they're also paying good dividends. So lots of good companies to share. my mind is kind of yeah. I mean, there's just quite a lot. Let me read some testimonials of people. So yeah, Alterix, yeah, made some money there. Hikes. But this was for me mostly just a trading thing. So like selling here, and then buying here back. You could see the buyout. Looks like there's some resistance at 130. I wasn't able to read the earnings front for this. So this is really more a trade for me rather than a long-term buy for Alterix. What can I say? Well, yeah, I'm gonna study more IPOs for the week. And earnings. So earnings this week would be very big for this week. You've got a lot. So I'll be watching Zuora. I'll be watching PagerDuty. How do you make this big? Mhm. Or just go to the article. Actually, it's here. Ta-ding. Sorry, guys. I just have too much stuff here. Where I read a lot, so chillax. I'm gonna share a few things. Here. Zoom in. Hirap. Di makita eh. Too small. But basically, I think like so you can see that the future is great. These are actually these VR also has Qualcomm inside. So I think I can share more. But yeah, so like this week, just focus your eyes on earnings, recovery themes. If you don't have solars, probably consider some of them. Some electric vehicles, also consider some of them. Also consider the fact that there's some bad news happening. There is a dilution happening with NEO. So those who aren't aware, let me just read to you the news. Usually a secondary share offering, in my view, it is a sell warning. This one, there's news why NEO was falling last Friday. Sorry. Read this. NEO shares are falling after the company announced an offering of 75 million shares. So the company raised money, 75 million shares, or approximately 75 times 18. That would be $2 billion. So they are getting money, $1.5 billion from the market. So that for me tells me that it's game over. It has to it needs to do some profit taking first. So Tencent got in at about $2. If you truly love NEO, congratulations, you've got 10x already. You would have bought somewhere here at about 2 to 3 or 4. So I think that at 18 or 20, you might wish to take some profits. And maybe if you really want it, try to see if you want to enter other names, perhaps lower at about 14 to 12, or just other electric vehicles. There's so many electric vehicles in China. You don't need to be in just one. Anyway, the future is huge, and it's still a long way to go. So yeah, let me first see some questions. Magwa 1 hour na pala ako, guys. I'm sorry. XPeng nag-IPO na pala last Friday. Yes, XPEV, it's in my watch list. So I'm looking at it. So the IPO is about $15, and today at 22, it's popped 50%. I think like there will be some profit taking happening, but do put it on your watch list. It could be a great 10x company in the next 5 to 10 years. So you want to put it in your watch list, see how it goes. Any thoughts on Docus? Is that DocuSign and Fastly, or are you talking about FSLY? Or is that FAST a different company? Wait up. If it's a different company, I am not aware of Fast. I don't know who Fast is. Fastenal, sorry. I was this one is just not in my watch list, so I know nothing about Fast. With DocuSign, I think it's a bit pricey. So DocuSign and Zoom Video, I think, are both pricey. Tonight will be the night for Zoom Video to prove that it is worth $300. So if it can still surprise the market, it can go 350. But it could also go down to about 275 or 250. So I will be a bit careful on Zoom Video today, trading at about, I think, about 50 times price to sales. I understand that people love this company so much, but I would just be a bit cautious. Same as for Tesla, I'm not popping people's bubble here, but at 2,200, at $400 billion, I would say that that is still a profit-taking area. So about 2422. Sure, you might not ever wish to unload your Teslas, and I could be fine with it. But uh, it's just a bit frothy on my end. If you're looking for a 100% move, a 2,500 Tesla, I don't think that you can make about $5,000 this year. But you could make a lot of it, a lot of 100% returns in other electric vehicles. So I'm not aware of FAST, Fastenal. I'm not aware of Ande as well. I'm sorry. What are they? Sorry. Let me watch it. What are these companies? Sorry. This is something that I haven't watched. Anderson's. What does Anderson's do? It's a prom store, shop for prom ideas, homecoming, school spirit supplies. Is this the company, Anderson, or is it the wrong company? Either way, it's not in my watch list. I'm sorry. What is your stand on GRWG now? I sold some GRWG at about 15, 16, 17. Oppenheimer made a buy with a target of 25. I actually sold on all the bullish news of about of good news. So these are my sells. I continue to sell. So last Friday, I'm thankful for this Oppenheimer for making a buy and so that I could sell. So I sold on that rally. I sold on that breakout. Sorry, yeah. I sold on that upgrade. So for GRWG, I think that it is quite a bit confused. The company is quite confused. And since there's so many opportunities to make 100% and 500% on other companies, I'd rather just stay out on the confused names. So for confused stocks, I'd just let it be. Even if it goes $20, $25, I'm okay. I'm okay to miss a 20% move as long as it's not a $200 move. So I'm okay to just let it be. Pwede pa kaya bumili ng XPeng? XPeng just listed about 2 days ago, so I don't think it's late. The question is, can you understand 22 going down to 15? So you want to actually put a small stake, and see how it goes. Eugene is asking, do you send recorded videos of your inner circle classes in case we miss a class? You can actually watch all my classes at any time you want. Let me share my screen for you today. This is how the classes look like. www.awesome10x.com. Go inside the website. If you are a paid customer, you go to My Courses. And then, so you sign in with your username and password. You go inside. There will be a global investing core training for everyone. That's 3 hours. You can watch it at any time you want. And then, of course, every single day, this is the Awesome 10X Inner Circle, wherein I do deep dives. So example, I did say a while ago that we discussed Geely Auto. You could see that Geely Auto was in our, I think it was in our August or July picks. Here. I think it's in July. Show more. So this is how it looks like. Example, Canadian Solar. Okay, example, Canadian Solar, which is now $32, is of course a company pick here, July 28th. So July 28th, CSIQ, the sunny future, can watch it here. And that's the videos. Watch it there. There, you can learn everything. Why I chose, sorry, it's not a we, it's really I. So why I chose CSIQ as a winner, why I like CrowdStrike, why I like FMCI. Is a crash truly imminent? What do I think about it? What do I think about bad stocks? What do I think about Sun Power, Sunrun, Rooftop Revolution? So those kind of things. GD Auto, I called it the poor man's Tesla Model 3. So all of these things you can watch at your free time. So you can watch our May, June, July, the presentations. You can watch it all. So that's really what the value of the Awesome 10X courses can give to you. So there's a question. My Facebook group na pala ang interactive brokers dito sa Pilipinas, 5 pa lang kami. We have some Facebook groups for Awesome 10X has a Facebook group. You can just go to our awesome. I have an Awesome 10X Facebook group wherein we just show these videos. And because nobody's been responding, I've been really mostly in YouTube and Twitter. So find me on Twitter. You can actually just follow me. You can see so many money ideas inside my profile. And this is my profile, twitter.com/facestrader. Inside the Awesome 10X, you will find a lot of other newbies helping other newbies. So whether you're a newbie or you're a veteran, I'm proud to say we've got Filipinos, Americans, Indians, some Germans inside as students. So, and even those who watch this video, it's not just Filipinos, because truly making money is a global effort. And you can be in anywhere in the world and make money at the same time. So Facebook is not just for Americans. Everyone, you can own a Facebook, you can own a Disney, you can own a Qualcomm, you can own a Shopify, you can own an Xpeng Motors. You can own, there's a lot of companies that you can own, and it doesn't take a lot of money. So Interactive Brokers can open an account for less than $1,000. But we suggest that if you don't have $1,000 or more, save up some cash and probably start with $1,000 for your Interactive Brokers. $1,000 is about 49,000 pesos today. Those who are wondering how they can fund it, you just need to open your own dollar account. Or if you don't have a dollar account yet, you can also pay me in Philippine pesos. And then I have my dollar account. I can wire transfer it. And I've helped a lot of students, get their feet wet, get themselves started. Again, I'd like to share that it's not about what happened in the last decade. It's about what will you do, guys, 2020 to 2030. Will you not invest in the next 10 years of your life in the best companies of the world? So that's really what you have to think about. Facebook, AR, VR, Apple, Google, it's coming, and it's not really so far. It is here. Electric vehicles, a lot of LiDAR technology, self-driving vehicles, EDAS systems, telemedicine. What are you going to do with all these industries that you can make money from? E-commerce, cashless transactions. Those things are all money-making, 100%, 1,000% moves that you, if you aren't invested, are stupid not to own the best companies. So that's it. I'm gonna end my video, my program today, and I hope to see all of you inside the Awesome 10X channel every single day. And do try to subscribe to Awesome 10X. Learn with us. It's just about 2,000 pesos a month. You will learn a lot of companies, and I'm pretty sure that you would be happy. Proud to say that all of our students are actually up a lot. So of course, the market is great. We are also great, and I think if you surround yourself with people who are breathing the markets every single day, winning with us is just natural. So that's it. Thank you very much. Go to awesome10x.com and learn more. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.